Tiger fans are on their feet.
As they should be.
He pulls it in for the 25-yard touchdown. In Erie, Colorado, you are title town today. Tigers are on top by 2 scores.
Hello and welcome into the Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird here with you. You're looking live at Tiger Stadium as we are ready to get set for this big lacrosse matchup as your Erie Tigers take on the Cherokee Trail Cougars, a matchup of a 5A and a 4A school. And you look, and Cherokee Trail, pretty solid program, 6-3 on the season. They've had a decent start to the year, and the Tigers, they've been red hot. They are 5-1. Their only loss, a overtime loss to Rock Canyon away, but they have been steamrolling the last few games. A 14-5 win over Thompson Valley, an 11-3 win over Air Academy, and then they knocked off Jefferson Academy 24-0 earlier late last week rather. Joining us is Dylan Richardson. He'll be on color tonight. Might have some play-by-play as well, but should be a fun one, Dylan, as we get set for this.
Yeah, Tigers looking to start a little bit of a winning streak going into the middle part of the season. They got Cherokee Trail, then Windsor, Kent, Denver, and Telluride, and we're going to stand for the national anthem.
For our country's national anthem is sung by Erie's own Sydney Mataloni.
At the twilight's last gleaming, whose but stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, and a special thanks to Sydney Mataloni, who did that national anthem. Well, they're going to introduce the lineups and more. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we will have the face-off as it's Erie Cherokee Trail here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Sherry Bond is your hometown real estate expert who is passionate.
Wireless is on. Look on the other side of the battery of the wireless. Just look all the way around, and it should be not on that side, it's on the other side.
Just remember, we're seeing whatever this is highlighted, 2 or 1. So you have to decide which replay angle is the best. Now you just created a replay there from who knows what. So now, one more thing. a goal we want to send to list 2. So if you hit that 2 button, it's going to move this into list 2, which will help you sort things in real time. Oh, welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Sorry, I did not realize we were live, trying to coach some replay there. Ben, got to let me know. And welcome in. And so here we go, the opening face-off won there by Cherokee Trail, and they'll go into the attacking zone here. This Tiger team lost a lot defensively last season and have really rebounded nicely. Coach Mandy has done a good job of figuring out the puzzle pieces here to this year's roster. A lot of new faces we'll try and get used to. First time we're really rocking the play-by-play in lacrosse outside of the special Declan time that we had earlier this year.
Yeah, Tigers, they definitely lost a few members of the long stick group. They still have Hudson and Hardog, and they still have arguably the most important piece, Colin Selters, in net.
Now Burnett with it for the Cougars. Off onto the near side. He'll wheel it up top to Stewart across the field from hash to hash, and they go to Gilmore. Nathan Gilmore will dump it into the X. That's Breck Thielen. Thielen with it, off on the near side, trying to turn, look to shoot. Instead, he'll pass it back off to Nam. Outside shot from the right side, and that whistles wide by Gilmore. Closest to it are the Cougars. They'll retain possession here with Gabriel Stewart. Stewart attacking in from the X. Stewart looking, trying to probe his way toward the front of the net. Up top pass. Thought for a moment we were going to see a big wind-up there by Burnett. They'll reset the offense in. Now behind the X is Cherokee Trail. Erie yet to possess. Pass into a tight window out in front of the net. Ball bouncing around and a recovery there by the Tigers. And a dangerous pass back to the goalie. And the Tigers trying to break across midfield. Passed up ahead. Picked up. On the run. Tigers in the attacking zone. Far side. That's Liam Connors with it. Trying to track it down. Chuck O'Brien with it now. In front of the net, tried to underhand scoop it. That was blocked. Picked back up, and the Tigers will reset up top here. And that's Ryan Burns with it, and he'll wait for the reinforcements to arrive.
Yeah, no real chance there for the Tigers on the fast break. Looked like there was going to be maybe an opportunity on the far side, but the pass wasn't quite on target.
Cooper Riley, who just checked in, will catch it. Now near side. That's Davis Mundy in for Charlie O'Brien. Charlie O'Brien and Liam Connors. You will see them fill up a box score, and just right on cue, a nice little snapshot from the near side, and Charlie O'Brien buries it home.
Yeah, and O'Brien looked like he was going to pass it across the field. Good pump fake, and beats the goaltender for Cherokee Trail, and quickly a 1-0 game.
You can see O'Brien there in front of the net, and man, that shot's so quick. And 1-0 already. So 1-0, face-off here in the middle. Tigers, so many good face-off specialists throughout their short history. It's Alex. Alex Janata, the face-off E for the Erie Tigers here. And the Tigers will have possession here, trying to bring it and carry it out of their own zone. Just weaving through traffic to the front of the net. The shot and the goal! Coast to coast, Cooper Anderson buries it home, and the Tigers lead it 2-0.
Yeah, nothing that Hubbard could do on that one, as Anderson, he just went all the way across, and he found a lane in the middle, and he shot it, and he scored.
Cooper Anderson, more exciting in an Erie Tiger uniform than on CNN, that's for sure. Bad joke. Sorry, I'm a dad. You know, that happens from time to time.
On occasion.
Face-off is won by Cherokee Trail. That was Ashton Karch. Face-off for that time for the Tigers. And now in possession is Davis Mundy. And behind the net. One of them's got to be close. The other's got to be far. We want the far shots mostly, but the other has to be real tight. Now in is Trey Kana. Oh, excuse me. Looking on the wrong roster there. Trey Kana, he plays for the Erie Tigers. Bodie Thielen with it. Snapped it. Tried to go far post with it. I think that hit off the defender's leg. That was Aiden Hill that got a piece of it.
Yeah, great block by Hill getting in the lane.
Oh, good. Far side. Low whipping shot. A nice save. The first one of the night by Colin Selters. Tigers with it. They've scored on both possessions so far in this game and unable to hold on to possession there that time. That was Cooper Anderson who just had the goal. But it was knocked out, I think, by a Cougar, so we'll stay with Erie. Anderson will go backward to Selters here. Tigers trying to get Burns in. Nice little move and catch. Gets it across midfield. Now side steps, and he'll streak up the hashes here. Owen Karras, actually. Karras spins. Top of the, oh, man, just rang it off the, skimmed the crossbar, I think. Closest to it is Charlie O'Brien. Well, that was a nice little spin move there by Owen Karras. Just missed it a little bit high. Not in the middle of play. I'll help you guys. Now near side. Jump shot. Actually goes into the stick of Mundy. Tried to feed it down low just in front of the crease, and O'Brien trying to save it, and that's a loss of possession on Erie and a turnover there.
Yeah, Tigers couldn't quite find an easy shot there. Good defense by Cherokee Trail.
Ground ball picked up by Erie. Quickly in is Burns. Burns dishes near side. Oh, just missed O'Brien, who tried, I don't even know what you call in lacrosse. I'd call it a one-timer, where he basically just baseball bats it into the back of the net, or at least was trying to there.
Yeah, surprised that Burns didn't just shoot it. Must have been a man in his way. A little bit of tough angle from here.
Tigers applying pressure into the back half. Cherokee Trail finally gets it across. That was Kierdowski that got it across for the Cougars, and now they'll reset with their full complement of offense. Evan Mata with it. Here on the near side numbers. Mata trying to go 1v1 versus Janata. You say Mata, I say Janata. Let's call the whole thing off as that shot whistles wide. Gabriel Stewart.
Yeah, and Stewart found himself with a little bit of space, just fired it just wide. Good positioning by Selters to not give him much net.
Now Selters, he'll walk it up for the Tigers, looking for an outlet pass, and Selters will take it himself. He is confident with the ball. Off onto the far side. And we have a little bit of a streaming issue on our YouTube. We have dual streams going. We're trying to rectify that. Let's see here. Let's take this one down. And this one. Okay. I think we're good there. Tigers on the attack. Burns with it. Quick little pass there. In front of the net, fighting his way. Oh, he tried to throw it between his legs. That would have been amazing. Liam Connors just couldn't quite put that one into the back of the net.
Yeah, fought through two defensemen to find space, but good defensive play by Cherokee Trail to keep that ball from getting on net.
I'm going to see if we can find that little shot attempt by Connors and bring that up on our close-up cam. When we get a second, we'll see if we can see that. Now Tigers on the attack. Pass in front and a nice save right at the doorstep. Best save of the night so far. Ryan Hubbard.
Yeah, big save. He got out, cut down the angle a little bit, and right in the breadbasket there.
Well, we have a moment. Let's fire that replay there. I think we have an angle, that attempted shot there by Connors.
So he just breaks through two defensemen, and
look,
he tried
to go between the legs. That would have been goal of the year. Quickly, Cherokee Trail trying to stream in on net. We'll go to our close-up cam. I had him backward. I'm not paying enough attention. But we'll look at that again. It's just worth a second look. That was almost top 10 highlight reel. Tigers trying to break out, and they'll go out of bounds and a turnover there. All right, let's look at that one more time. And you'll see Connors coming in. We'll slow that down, and look at this, folks. Tried to, get it between the legs. Creativity there from Leon Connors.
And Tigers defense has done a great job from preventing any high danger chances from the Cougars so far.
Now the shot whistles high. I think an Erie Tiger might be closest to that. Nope, they'll say that was a Cougar. And a timeout for Red. We'll take a timeout as well. Tigers lead it 2-0 here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Sherry Bond is your hometown real estate expert who has passionately been helping people develop winning game plans for their home goals since 1994. Her offense and defense are bar none when it comes to negotiations. Sherry believes honesty and compassion are the keys to seller service. With hundreds of happy clients, you can be confident that when you are working with Sherry Bond, you are working with a team player that truly cares about you for life.
Have you ever wanted to support the Erie Tiger Network, the student media arm of Erie High School? Well, now you can. We have set up a Patreon page. It's a way for you to send us a monthly pledge in order to provide funding for the program, as well as get access to reward tiers. As a Tiger fan, you get the satisfaction of knowing you are helping out your favorite local media organization. As a member of the ETN fan club, you are officially recognized on air and can receive ETN goodies throughout the year. As an in-broadcast Red sponsor, you get to sponsor a specific segment of any broadcast. For more information, email bird_brandon at sbbsd.org. This is a $25 per month commitment. As an appreciator of Erie's live broadcast of the weekly news, you can help support this program by becoming one of our patrons by going to bit.ly/ETN Patreon.
And welcome back into Tiger Network. Tigers, they lead at 2-0, 3:11 remaining here in the first quarter. As we're coming out of a timeout from Cherokee Trail. And they will have possession coming out of the timeout after the missed shot. And it will be Gilmore to start for the Cougars. Gilmore into the slot, takes a shot, that's wide. It'll stay with the Cougars though. Quickly with it is Stewart. Stewart behind the net being hounded by the Hartog. Pass in front, saved by Selters, excuse me. And Tigers will quickly break it out to midfield. It'll be Connors into the slot, shoots, saved by Hubbard. Great save there. And it'll quickly go the other way now. That's Nam for the Cougars. Pass to Gilmore. Now Stewart behind the net. Now Thielen. Thielen, he'll reset back to the 40. Pass to Nam again. Now the other Thielen, Bodie Thielen. Passed up top is Burnett. Burnett makes a move. Moves towards the net, and that pass is wide, but saved there by Stewart. Great save by Gabriel Stewart, and the Cougars, they'll retain possession. Pass in front, goal. Great shot by Nathan Gilmore, and it's a 2-1 game. As you see The pass from behind got through, found some space from Stewart, and we didn't quite get it there, but that was a good goal by, I believe, that was Gilmore. Could have been Thielen. So face-off is won by the Tigers. That's Karch. Loose ball and a foul. It'll go to the Tigers. So it'll be Davidson. Davidson far side finds Engelhart. Engelhart now to Burns. Tigers just looking to get something going here. Getting some offensive players on. Karras. Now near side, it's Riley. Riley and Karras continue to play catch. It'll be Riley moving in. Good defense by the Cougars. Keep him on the perimeter. Riley tries to make a move. Looking for a pass. Goes behind the net for Mundy. Now Connors. Side of the net. Turns. Finds some space to the front of the net. And couldn't get the shot away. Ball's still loose. And a foul. It'll go to Cherokee Trail, and that's a turnover. Good possession, though, as Connors, he found some space, just couldn't quite get the shot off. So it'll be Lorenzen getting hounded by two Erie players, and they force the ball loose, and they'll pick it up. Moving in is Mundy. Forced to the outside, now back of the net. Tries to find space, but being harassed by the long sticks of Cherokee Trail. Back to Mundy. Now O'Brien behind the net. O'Brien moving in, takes a shot, saved by Hubbard. Off the shaft of the goal stick, and it'll go to Cherokee Trail. That was a great save by Ryan Hubbard. As he'll launch that one all the way down the field. That was picked up. That's a great play from Gilmore, but he'll turn it over on the pass. Ball's loose again, and that'll be the end of the quarter. So at the end of one, it's Tigers 2, Cherokee Trail 1. We'll take a break here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Have you ever wanted to support the Erie Tiger Network, the student media arm of Erie High School? Well, now you can. We have set up a Patreon page. There's a way for you to send us a monthly pledge in order to provide funding for the program, as well as get access to reward tiers. As a Tiger fan, you get the satisfaction of knowing you are helping out your favorite local media organization. As a member of the ETN fan club, you are officially recognized on air and can receive ETN goodies throughout the year. As an in-broadcast red sponsor, you get to sponsor a specific segment of any broadcast. For more information, email bird_brandon at sbbsd.org. This is a $25 per month commitment. As an appreciator of Erie's live broadcast with the weekly news, you can help support this program by becoming one of our patrons by going to bit.ly/ETN Patreon.
You are watching the ETN.
And welcome back in Erie Tiger Network. Tigers, they lead it 2-1 after the end of one. And we'll swap sides. Tigers will now be going from the right of your screen to the left of your screen. Good battle so far to start this game. Chances on both sides. The one goal from Cherokee Trail really has been one of their only high danger chances. Tigers have had some chances of their own, but they've been snuffed out by the long sticks of Cherokee Trail. As your shot of the sideline, and Coach Mandia, coach of the Erie Tigers lacrosse team, has been for a while. And now we'll go to the face-off for the Tigers. It'll be Janata. And we are off in quarter two, won by Janata. He'll quickly run to the slot. He'll take a shot, and he'll score! Alex Janata off the face-off, and it's a 3-1 game. As we'll take another look at that. Donata, he won the faceoff, and he found some space in the slot, and he whipped that one past Hubbard, and he gives the Tigers a 2-goal lead. So 8 seconds into the second quarter, Tigers double their lead off of the goal by Alex Donata. On the faceoff, it's won by the Tigers. That's Karch. Pass is fumbled a little bit and picked up by Cherokee Trail. Ball's on the ground, picked up by the Cougars again. It's Gilmore. He'll get into the offensive zone, and the Cougars will reset. Get some offensive bodies onto the field. Looking to get the deficit back down to 1. It's Thielen. He'll dish far side. That's Burnett. Burnett moving in, takes the shots over the net, but it'll stay. No, it'll go with the Tigers. Not sure what happened there, but Erie will get possession. So, Tigers looking to extend the lead to 3 on this possession. As it's Den Hartog. The long stick takes the shot. It's wide of the net, but it'll stay with the Tigers. So it'll be O'Brien behind the net. Looking to get something going here. That's Mundy, far side. Now near side's Connors. Connors dishes, and a goal! What a great pass from Liam Connors to Charlie O'Brien, and it's a 4-1 game. And we'll take another look at that one. That was a slick pass from Connors and O'Brien. He was all by himself right in front of the net, and he buries that one. And that'll make it a 4-1 game. What a great play from Liam Connors. So 4-1 now, 10-23. Tigers quickly extend their lead here in the second quarter. So faceoff is won by Janata. Last time he won it, he scored. So run it far side, pass behind the net for O'Brien. As we welcome back Commander-in-Chief Bird.
Trying to coach him up here. O'Brien has it in the attacking zone here. Dylan's night with play-by-play, not over.
Probably not.
He's trying to get some time in the season. 9:44 remaining here in this second period here. Tigers 3-goal lead with possession, and they can stretch it out here. And Tigers look calm, cool, collected right now. Far side pass for Mundy, playing catch there with Burns. Burns back to O'Brien. O'Brien, the jitterbug, fakes the shot low, goes to his knees, draws a penalty as he hits the turf. And so that's going to be an extra man advantage here. And let's see, there is a flag down there. That one was picked up, and it is a hold call as O'Brien was pulled down to the turf.
So Tigers have a chance here to extend the lead to 5 on the man advantage.
So O'Brien, wide open as Burns, catches, back to O'Brien. Oh, he dummied a shot, and man, there was almost not an Erie Tiger closest. In fact, was not. They say Cherokee Trail is the closest. Oh, thought they said that.
I thought so too.
All right. Missed that hand signal. Hard to tell from up here. O'Brien with it at the X. Little fake. Dumps down low. That one was saved and picked up, and a good job of fighting with the man down was Cherokee Trail to avoid going into a deeper hole, and a big hit, knocking the offensive player out of bounds. That was Owen Karras. Now Tigers on the attack. Karras with it. Far side for Mundy. Back to O'Brien, who's in behind the net. Great pass, and it ripped it home. Liam Connors. O'Brien to Connors. What else is new? And the Tigers lead it by 4, 5-1.
Yeah, and Connors just streaking down the middle of the field. Gets that pass from O'Brien after that was probably a set play from the Tigers. And not quite on the replay there, but that was another great play and a timeout on the field.
We'll take a quick timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network. Real quick, take another look at that replay. And we're doing a little bit of experimenting here. If we hit replay real quick, and I know you'll miss just a second of action. We're trying to figure some stuff out. And no, not quite.
There's Connors moving in and he's
there we go.
Yeah.
So there's the switch of cameras. You do it on the A channel. Okay, sorry about that. We wanted to see how we could switch our live replay event. And if you switch it on the A channel, it'll switch our replay camera as it's happening. Just stuff we're trying to teach our students. So a little bit, you're seeing a little bit behind the scenes tonight, I guess. Tigers on the attack, though. 4-goal lead and with possession. And they shot out of a cannon for 2 goals in their first 2 possessions. Cherokee Trail kind of fought back a little bit. And Tigers have kind of re-seized control here with Karras now streaming in. He'll pirouette off onto the far side numbers and reset up top with Cooper Riley. Now Burns with it. And just a miscue on the pass there. Actually, probably more the receiving of the pass by Liam Connors.
And if you're Cherokee Trail, you really need to score on this possession here to keep it close. But Selters has been great all night for the Tigers.
Tigers have done a really good job of making it difficult for Cherokee Trail to get it over the midline. Now Thielen with it. He'll wheel off and reset the offense here to, I'm guessing, his brother, Breck Thielen. There's Bodie and Breck, and I'm guessing they're brothers. That's somewhat presumptuous, but, you know, we see it a lot. Sometimes we're wrong, though. Ground ball. Good job defensively for the Tigers. Picking it up. Streaking into the open field for Erie. That's Englehart. I think it was Englehart with it. Tigers lost possession there for a moment and reset. Braylon Englehart, only a freshman, but one of the bright faces with a big-time future here on this Tiger side. And there's a penalty coming against Erie, a little shove in the back. I think that one is going to go against maybe Carson Evans. Little spin. Now thrown in behind the net. Cherokee Trail, they'll have a man advantage on the next stop, and there it is. And so penalty coming against Erie. Let's see who they send to the penalty area. I said Carson Evans. I think they might actually attach that penalty to Ashton Karch. He's the one taking a knee in the penalty box here, so that's who they ultimately tag. And now man advantage here for a minute for Cherokee Trail.
Yeah, Cherokee Trail, they got to at least get a chance here, if not score, if they want to keep this close going into half.
Nice pass down low. Couldn't quite get the pocket to it. Was Gilmore, and the Tigers collect defensively, and Selters is more than pleased to just kind of hold on to possession here. Milk some of this penalty away. Now Selters continues his run. Selters wheels it into the middle. Nice catch there. Oh, just dropping that was Cooper Anderson, who already has a goal tonight. Now Evans, or Karras, I beg your pardon, out to O'Brien. Tigers reset here. And they are at even strength now. O'Brien draws a penalty. He got hit up near the head, and O'Brien streaking in. Little fake up top, little scoop down low, and snuck it between the goalie's legs for a goal. Charlie O'Brien. And man, look at this little fake. He has added that little shot fake, and that just sneaks in 5-hole.
Yeah, great play by O'Brien and doing it all himself, and he scores another goal on the night.
You got to love that shot fake. That is something that seems like Charlie's kind of added to his repertoire. We've seen that several times tonight, where he will fake one way, really get the goalie to commit, goes down the opposite, and that time faked up high, went down low, and cashed it home. 6-1, Tigers lead it. Face off. Fought for and won. And Connors couldn't hold on to that one, and it will go out of bounds, and it will be Cherokee Trail ball. Cherokee Trail want a flag there on Liam.
There's a errant pass and just barely saved.
Man, that was inches from going out in a very careless turnover. That's like stepping on the inbound line in basketball. Tigers do eventually force the turnover, and with a 5-goal lead and 4.5 minutes to play here in the first half, we'll have possession here as Karras or Evans gets it across midfield. Timeout. We'll take a timeout as well here on the Erie Tiger Network.
You are watching the ETN.
The season celebrating 35 years of serving our local community. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a do-it-yourself project. At Budget Home Supply, we value a more personal relationship with our customers. Hey, Ernest.
Hey, Vern.
Whether you have a project in your kitchen or bathroom, a new outside deck, or just some general home improvements, indoors or out, come on down to Budget Home Supply.
And welcome back in Erie Tiger Network. Tigers, they lead it 6-1. It'll be Karras at the top after the timeout. Moving in behind the net now. Dishes to O'Brien. Now Connors near side. Little shimmy. Falls down. Gets back up though. Retains possession. And he'll settle it down again. Connors moving to the front of the net, passes to O'Brien, and he scores! Charlie O'Brien from Liam Connors. As Bird said earlier, what's new? We'll take another look. I believe we had a camera outage up above. Yeah, that is, I believe, what happened there. So, couldn't get another look at that quite. But the Tigers, they extend the lead to 6. 3:37 left. As that faceoff is penalty coming up on, I believe it's going to be on Cherokee Trail. Off the faceoff, a push. And the Tigers will go back on the man advantage. As on number 20, that's Gadrowski. As we'll take another look at that goal there. Connors, he moves in, passes across, and O'Brien, it's just too easy for him. Wide open in front of the net, and he extends the lead to 6. So Tigers now on the man advantage. So it'll be Connors. Now behind the net is Mundy. Near side, back up top is Connors. In the slot is Burns. Far side is Riley. Back up to Burns. Now a shot by Karras went off the crossbar. And Tigers will retain possession. So O'Brien. Behind the net, Connors. Looking to find somebody here. Connors. Spin move, finds some space, shoots it over the net. But Tigers will retain possession with Mundy.
Fuck that guy for.
Mundy. Finds some space, swatted away, but picked up by Connors. And he will pump fake, but not shoot it. Connors fending off an attacker, passes far side to Riley. Now Mundy. Riley. Mundy. Behind the net now, O'Brien. O'Brien to the front of the net. Forced behind. Good defense by Cherokee Trail. Shot by Connors. Saved by Hubbard. Big save there. But Tigers will retain possession with O'Brien. O'Brien, front of the net. Connors behind the back shot. Saved by Hubbard. Big save. And Cherokee Trail will come up with possession. That was a sneaky good shot by Connors, but great save by Ryan Hubbard. So quickly into the offensive zone is Cherokee Trail. They'll have it with Mata as he'll jog it behind the net and pass it to Stewart. No, excuse me, that's Thielen. Thielen, hounded by the long six of Erie, passes it up top. Now far side is Nam. Back up top is Mata. Now with a shot that's wide by Conover. But the Cougars will retain possession with Thielen. Thielen just being hounded by long six of Erie. Finds a man in front of the net, but good defense by the Tigers to force it. And that pass will sail out of bounds, and it will go with the Tigers. 42.9 seconds remaining here in the first half. So Tigers may just be content here to let the 42 seconds run out. As Selters, he'll be offsides as Not enough men in the defensive zone for the Tigers. So that's a turnover. And it will be Thielen. Near side is Nam. Looking for somebody open, but nobody to be found. Nan with a shot that's wide, but it will be kept with the Cougars. 10.5 seconds remaining. Quickly with it now is Stewart. Stewart, nowhere to go. Shoots off the back of the net, and that will do it for the end of one half of play. So at the end of one, score is 7-1 Tigers. And we will take a break here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Jeannie Hulse in Erie today.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
And that is your halftime summary there. I hope the commercial volume wasn't playing in the background. I have a feeling it probably was. That's okay. We are learning on the fly a little bit, and we're doing great. You've seen multi-camera angles. You've seen replay. Fun little broadcast for you here tonight. And guess what? Fun if you're an Erie Tiger fan, because the Tigers, they lead it 7-1 here at the Teachers Who Tutor halftime show. Be sure to check out Teachers Who Tutor. They get your child up to speed, whether it's just trying to play catch-up with schoolwork, prep them for the SAT, get them math help, get them English help. They're here to help get your child up to speed. It's teacherswhotutor.biz. That is kind of a little bit of a halftime recap there. You saw some pretty sweet goals. You know, the Tigers, they jumped out to a 2-0 lead early, then they got that third. Cherokee Trail would punch right back. That was their only goal of this first half so far. And then the Tigers, after kind of maybe a slow start to that second quarter, after that goal, that third goal, they just turned on the afterburners, and they have not looked back, and they have been in complete cruise control throughout the rest of that first half. We will have second half action. When we come back, we'll take another timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
You know that feeling you get when your life is about to change? It's terrifying, sure, but isn't it exciting? You may not know with certainty what lies ahead, but that's what makes life, well, life. And even when the scene in the rear view is hard to leave behind, take a deep breath, hold on tight, and remember, there's no better way to move than forward.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Sherry Bond is your hometown real estate expert who has passionately been helping people develop winning game plans for their home goals since 1994. Her offense and defense are bar none when it comes to negotiations. Sherry believes honesty and compassion are the keys to seller service. With hundreds of happy clients, you can be confident that when you are working with Sherry Bond, you are working with a team player that truly cares about you for life.
Have you ever wanted to support the Erie Tiger Network, the student media arm of Erie High School? Well, now you can. We have set up a Patreon page. It's a way for you to send us a monthly pledge in order to provide funding for the program as well as get access to reward tiers. As a Tiger fan, you get the satisfaction of knowing you are helping out your favorite local media organization. As a member of the ETN fan club, you are officially recognized on air and can receive ETN goodies throughout the year. As an in-broadcast red sponsor, you get to sponsor a specific segment of any broadcast. For more information, email bird_brandon at sbbsd.org. This is a $25 per month commitment. As an appreciator of Erie's live broadcast of the weekly news, you can help support this program by becoming one of our patrons by going to bit.ly/ETN Patreon.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Start of the second half. Tigers, they lead it 7-1. As getting ready to begin second half, third quarter. As people in the press box getting set, getting ready. As Tigers also getting ready to potentially extend the lead here. As face-off is won by Cherokee Trail. Getting swatted at by the long sticks of Erie, but they will retain possession. Near side is Burnett into the offensive zone, and now Cougars will reset a bit. Far side, now behind the net. Near side is Thielen. Now finds Nam, excuse me. And now Nam again, as lights in the press box go out. Makes it a little bit tougher to see the roster, but whatever. Pass behind the net to Thielen. Nowhere to go in front of the net. Shot saved by Selters on Gilmore. Big save there. And it remains 7-1. Selters, he'll take it himself to midfield. Length of the field. Selters, he'll shoot, and he'll just miss. Colin Selters, he wanted it. He wanted that goal, but he did not quite get it there. But the Tigers will retain possession. So O'Brien up top. Now it's Karras and Riley. Riley to the
Well, she knows me. I work.
Makes a man miss. It's pushed back by the long stick of Cherokee Trail. Now it's Karras. Push back again. Finds Riley at the point. Spins. Dishes to Connors. Behind the net, it's Mundy. Davis Mundy. Near side with a shot. That went off the far post, I believe, and is picked up by Cherokee Trail. And loose ball picked up by O'Brien. O'Brien to the front of the net. He shoots, and he scores. Charlie O'Brien. And it's an 8-1 game. Quickly, O'Brien forced the turnover all by himself in the front of the net. He shoots, and that's too easy for Charlie O'Brien, and it's an 8-1 game. So, back to the face-off dot. Tigers, they lead at 8-1. Face-off. Tie up at the dots. Who's going to get it? It's going to be picked up by Janata. Janata quickly to the slot. He shoots, and he scores! Second goal of the night off the face-off for Alex Janata. And just like that, it's a 9-1 game. He quickly won that faceoff, and just like he did in the first half, wide open in the slot on that bounce shot that time, and beats Hubbard, and that'll do it for Ryan Hubbard. Race Bowen now in goal for the Cougars. Rough night for Hubbard. Didn't get a lot of help from his defenseman, that's for sure. There's that faceoff. Still not controlled really by anybody, but it's going to be picked up by Cherokee Trail. Looked like Erie was going to get it for a second, but they did not. So across half field is Kajowski's dumped down, but it'll be Gilmore now. Gilmore finds Thielen. Thielen pushed behind the net. He'll find a teammate far side now. It's Nam behind the net. Now near side is Burnett. Burnett spins, finds a shot, but it's over the net. It'll stay with the Cougars though. So it'll be Thielen behind the net. Runs to the near side. Nothing going. Tries the other side. Passes. Reverse shot. That's wide. But it's going to be kept by the Cougars. That was a reverse shot by Nam. A little bit off the mark there to the near side. So now it's Thielen. Far side. It's Burnett. He moves in. Saved by Selters. So Thielen at the point. Dishes off the mark. That's a turnover. It'll go with the Tigers now. 7:59 remaining. So Selters, last time he tried to run it all the way down. Let's see if he does it again. Selters, nobody around him. He'll get another chance. Now he'll dish it off. He'll stay in the offensive zone, though, for a second, but he'll decide to run home. Thought Colin Selters was going to go for it all again. He did not. But the Tigers will keep possession. It's Karras. Now Mundy to O'Brien behind the net. O'Brien dishes far side to Burns. Now Karras moving in. Finds a man in the slot. It's Mundy. Mundy, he shoots. It's off the mark. But it's going to stay with Erie. Good job by O'Brien getting to it first. O'Brien. Near sides, it's Connors. Loose ball. It's going to be picked up by the Cougars. So Burnett. Sorry about that. Moving in for the Cougars. Dishes out. Loose ball. Picked up by Cherokee Trail and Mata. Now Thielen has it. Thielen thought he had a line to the net. He did not. Shot far side. He scores. Nathan Gilmore from the pass from Thielen. And it's a 9-2 game now. Gilmore found some space and beat Selters' top shelf. And it's 9-2 now, 5:56 remaining. Picked up by Janata. takes a stick, but penalty coming up on the Cougars. That's Janata. He drew a foul there. Another penalty coming up, maybe. There may be 2 calls here. Not sure what the call is going to be, but it looked like Janata drew one on the near side about the 50, and then there was another call on the far side at the 10. So let's see what happens here. I think the Tigers are going to go up 2 men here. So referee's sorting it out. And it looks like Tigers, they will have 1-man advantage. Oh no. 2 offsetting penalties. So it'll be even. 1 man down for each side. And it'll be Cherokee Trail ball. So after Janata drew the call, Cherokee Trail drew one of their own, and each side will be down a man. Even strength, though. Mandia is unhappy about it. So we'll see what this is all about, but so, looks like 1-minute penalties each side. That's what I maybe heard there. But nonetheless, Cherokee Trail to have the ball. 1 man down for each side for the time being. So, across midfield come the Cougars. Far side, it's Gilmore. Gilmore behind the net, fumbled a little bit, and that'll be a turnover. Fumbled by Nam, and the Tigers, they'll get possession here. So Selters, last 2 times he ran it all the way to the offensive zone. Let's see if he does it again. Looks like it will. Colin Selters to the 30. Dishes, but a penalty coming up. I think it's going to be on Erie. Too many men on the offensive side of the field, I believe, is what it's going to be. No flag. Timeout White is the call. So with the timeout by the Tigers, we'll take a timeout of our own here on the Erie Tiger Network.
You are watching the ETN.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Tigers, they lead it 9-2, 5:05 remaining here in the third quarter. A little bit of a confusing call going into the break. Tigers looked like they had committed a penalty, but timeout was taken by Coach Mandia before that occurred. But looks like the Tigers are down a man, so maybe officials ruled during the timeout that the Tigers did not get the timeout off. But Erie man down, they'll have possession. Penalty coming up on the Cougars. Drawn by O'Brien. She's just running back and forth. And now he'll move into the zone. Another penalty drawn. And play was blown dead, so might be another offsetting penalty. Two fouls on the play, so Cougars will go down two. Tigers still have one sitting in the box, though, so it is only a one-man advantage for Erie. 4:45 remaining. And they'll look to make it double digits. So it'll be Riley to start for the Tigers. It's a 5-on-4 in the offensive zone for the Tigers. O'Brien slowly with it as man coming on for the Tigers. Now 6-on-4. O'Brien dishes and he scores. That's Ryan Burns. And that'll make it a 10-2 game as just too much space for Burns, and he shoots, and he beats the new goaltender Bowen for the Cougars, and it's a 10-2 game. So all the penalties expired after that goal. Back to even strength, both sides full strength, if you will, on both sides. 4:29 remaining here in quarter number 3. Tigers, they lead at 10-2. Face-off won by the Cougars. As that was picked up, great play there by Karch. And it'll be Selters. Let's see if he finds space this time. No, he will dish it off maybe smartly there to Karch. Karch to the slot. He'll shoot off the post. Bounces all the way to the 45. That got post square from Ashton Karch. Tigers will reset. Karras, excuse me. Now Riley. Riley behind the net. Still has it. Riley shoots. Saved by Bowen. Dropped down to the knee. Got that one right in the basket. And Cougars will get possession. Quickly across, it's Thielen. Couldn't find a path to the net, and he'll slow it down after getting into the offensive zone. Now it's Nam. Nam to the front of the net. He'll shoot wide of the net, but it'll stay with the Cougars. That'll be Stewart behind the net. Stewart looking for a wraparound potentially. Passes to Burnett. Saved by Selters. Selters has been sharp tonight, aside from the two. Yep, Selters, every time he's gotten it, he's going to look for it. He finds some space, he'll dish, though. He might stay in the offensive zone for a second. Now, Selters will retreat, and the Tigers will reset. Just waiting for Colin Selters to find the back of the net. He has only shot it once, but he's ran down to the offensive zone. So, Cougars will come up with the ball. So Bowen, he'll get it. Near side, a high pass there to Lawrenson. Lawrenson, he stepped out of bounds. But timeout taken, and with that, timeout, we'll take one of our own here on the Erie Tiger Network. Thielen. Behind the net now is Stewart. Stewart up top. Now Thielen near side. Thielen finds some space. He shoots, and he scores. Breck Thielen solves Selters, and it's a 10-3 game. Nice shot there, and Selters really didn't have much of a chance on that one, as Stewart got some space, some very rare space for the Cougars, and he buries it. So 10-3 game now. Less than a minute remaining here in the third quarter. That's going to be still loose, and finally picked up by the Cougars. And Thielen forced behind the net. Passes to the other Thielen. Excuse me, that was Nam that passed to Thielen. And now it's the other Thielen. Now Burnett, half a minute remaining in the third quarter. Finds Thielen. Cougars got to get something going quickly. Thielen, front of the net, he shoots, and he scores! Breck Thielen again. And it's 10-4. We'll take another look as he just beats his man inside, and very similar shot placement. And quickly, the deficit's down to 6. So 22 and a half remaining here in the third quarter. Cougars got 2 quick goals, both from Thielen. There's a foul on the face-off, and it'll go with the Cougars. 18.4 remaining. Cougars quickly looking to find something. Into the slot. Penalty coming up on the Cougars. Or excuse me, penalty coming up on the Tigers. And it'll be the end of the quarter. So at the end of 3 Tigers, they lead at 10-4. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
You are watching the ETN.
Kicking off the season celebrating 35 years of serving our local community. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a do-it-yourself project. At Budget Home Supply, we value a more personal relationship with our customers. Hey, Ernest.
Hey, Vern.
Whether you have a project in your kitchen or bathroom, a new outside deck, or just some general home improvements, indoors or out, come on down to Budget Home Supply.
After the late quarter foul. And so, all of a sudden, Cougars looking to bring the deficit down to 5. So, 6 on 5 in the offensive zone for the Cougars. Thielen to Burnett, back to Thielen. Thielen, Burnett at the top, far side, pass almost over the head of Burnett. Good play by him to keep that. It's Gilmore. Thielen, Burnett, Thielen again. Near side fumbled a little bit there by Mata, but he'll pick it up. Thielen again, as penalty has expired. So Mata, Stewart on the drive, finds a man, and he scores. Nathan Gilmore. And it's a 10-5 game. That was a nifty little play there by the Cougars. As they find the man wide open in front of the net, and the deficit is down to 5. So, 3 quick goals within almost a minute by the Cougars, as they finally found a hole maybe in the Tigers' defense. Janata, Connors, quickly. O'Brien, as a man falls down for the Tigers and goes off. That was Janata off the face-off. And he's definitely grabbing that side as Mundy looks for somebody. Does not find anybody. It's Riley at the top. Now Karras, moving in. Good defense by the Cougars. Karras finds Connors. Connors. Nice move. Couldn't find anybody to pass to, though. So we'll settle it back down. Now O'Brien, all alone behind the net, finds a man in the slot, but knocked away by the long sticks. But after all that, picked up by Mundy. Connors moves in. He'll shoot and he'll score. Liam Connors. And it's 11-5. Connors moving in. And hard to save that shot if you're Bowen from that close of range. And for another time tonight, Cougars defense has been burnt by the speed of Erie. And it's back to a 6-goal lead. Face-off won by the Cougars, though. As hard check, but turned over very quickly. As it's Karch. Karch behind the net finds O'Brien. O'Brien darting around. Dishes to Connors. Mundy to Connors. So Karras. Riley Karras. Dishes back to Riley. Pass to Connors near side. Still back off a little bit. Connors moving in. He'll shoot and saved by Bowen. Big save by the replacement keeper for the Cougars. Came in after Hubbard had a tough start to the game. And now quickly it's Mata into the offensive zone. And the Cougars will settle it down. It's Conover. Near side, Gilmore. Behind the net, Stewart. Now Mata moving in. Shoots. No, it was a intended pass to the near side. Bodies go down. Nothing there. As ball being battled for by Den Hardog. Picked up by Cougars. And Mata behind the net now. Far side, Thielen. Into the slot, slapped away by the long six of the Tigers, but they couldn't quite come up with it. And it's Gilmore for the Cougars. Good offensive pressure for Cherokee Trail. Finds Thielen now. Thielen moving in. Couldn't get the shot off. Now it's Gilmore near side. He'll shoot over the net. And it'll go the other way. No Cougars stationed behind the cage. And the Tigers, they'll get possession. Quickly all the way across the field. Penalty coming up on the Cougars. As Janata drew it. So Burns. Burns finds Mundy all alone in front of the net. He'll shoot over the net. And the penalty on the Cougars. As it was, I believe, offsides was the call. So the Tigers, they'll have the 6-on-5 advantage. It'll be Burns. A little off the mark, but O'Brien, he'll pick it up. Behind the net, finds Burns. Nowhere to shoot. Connors, he will shoot, and he'll score. Liam Connors added to the box score as he finds himself all alone on the man advantage and beats Bowen top shelf, where Mama hides the cookies. And it'll be a 12-5 game. Face off. Oh, ref goes down. But stoppage as the referee, he got ran over by Ashton Karch. Seems to be okay, just a little bit stunned there. As he gets up, and that was a big body moving into that referee. He seems to be no worse for the wear right now. And officials are discussing something. Not exactly sure. And it will be Erie ball after all that. Not sure what that is, because Cougars, they had possession when the official went down. So they'll discuss it on the near side. So Tigers will end up with possession. Not exactly sure. Colin Selters, he'll run it down. He finds some space, but he will not find a lane to shoot. So Tigers offense now has to do the work. It'll be Connors. Moving in. Behind the net is Mundy now. Davis Mundy. Good defense there by Thielen. So Mundy dishes up top to Riley. Now Karras. Connors. Behind the back pass and behind the back shot. Just off the mark. That was two nifty little plays from the Tigers, but could not find the back of the net. As quickly, it's Connors saved by Bowen. And the Tigers pulling out all the stops here. Lots of fancy stick work, but not quite finding the back of the cage. Mundy. To Connors. In front of the net, it's Burns. Saved by Bowen. And they'll say that he got closest to that ball, and it will go to the Cougars. 4:51 remaining in regulation. As Bowen, he'll find a man, and it's Nam, saved by Selters. Colin Selters makes it look easy. As quickly as Janata now. He got into the offensive zone, and he'll find a teammate. O'Brien now in front of the net. Couldn't find the open shots, and the Tigers will settle it down, get some offensive bodies on the field. So Riley. Behind that's Mundy, now O'Brien. O'Brien. Nifty little move. Couldn't find any space in front of the net, though. He'll dish off to Karras. Karras, Burns. Behind the net now is Connors. Liam Connors. Nice move. Too many players, but he still got the shot off. Wow. Thought there was too many bodies in the lane, but Connors still got the shot on net, and Bowen made the save. So it'll be Burns now. Far side. Ball's loose. Still loose, but still on the ground. Nobody can come up with it. The Tigers finally do. So it is Karras. Couldn't quite see the number for a while there, but now it's Burns. Burns finds space in the slot. He'll shoot. Pass to O'Brien. And he will score. There was 2 flags thrown. And we'll take another look at it. Burns found a wide open O'Brien in front of the net. And he buries it. but so it will be a goal from O'Brien, 13-5 now, 2:38 remaining here in regulation. So Janata, he wins the faceoff, 2 goals on the night for him. Connors, long pass and wide of the net, shooting that one was Mundy. The Tigers will retain possession with O'Brien. Charlie O'Brien to the top now, finds Karras to Connors, who will bury that one. And now 14-5. And we'll take a look at that goal as Connors from the slot. And it has been a rough night for the goaltenders in red. As looks like finally Tigers starters will come off as Janata, he'll find some space to shoot, but easy save there for Bowen. That's picked off there by the long stick of Erie. That's Hill. He'll shoot, and he'll score. Aiden Hill, the long stick, found some space, and Bowen was a little bit out of position. And Bowen almost made the save on that one, but didn't quite get enough of it. And it is back up to a 10-point lead now after the goal from the defenseman Aiden Hill. So face-off still being battled for. Foul, it's going to go to Erie. As that shot whistles wide. And O'Brien will find Karras. Karras still with it. Behind the net now is Burns. Burns over the head of Mundy, but it's going to be picked up by Connors. Connors moving in. Didn't quite find Karras, but it'll be picked up by Riley. Burns wide open front of the net. He'll shoot, he'll score. And we'll take another look at that one. Burns all alone in front. A little pump fake there. And beats Bowen, and 48.8 remaining in the final quarter of play. And the Tigers, they're going to take this one and improve to 6-1 on the season. Clock continues to run. Under 30 to go now. It'll be Gilmore. Nice move. He'll shoot wide of the net. Picked up by Nam. Now Thielen moving in. He'll find some space. He'll shoot wide of the net as well. But he'll stay with the Cougars. Stewart finds Thielen. Thielen looks to shoot. Penalty coming up on the Tigers. 6.7 remaining. There's that foul call. And so 6.7 seconds remain here in regulation. As that was picked up by the Tigers, and that'll do it. So, Tigers will take this one 16-5. They'll improve to 6-1 on the season. And for our entire crew and Commander-in-Chief Brandon Bird, I'm Dylan Richardson. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. And